Hey CHW fans and Facebook friends, it's Nikky Chance, and I'm going to do a Q&A today. However, I'd like to start off by talking about the CHW Interstate Championship match that just happened on Saturday. It was Matt Rage, the champion, versus Executor, the challenger. Executor won a very big upset match against Agent Exile to win the championship shot in the first place, although he couldn't pull off the victory against Matt Rage. Matt Rage claims to be undefeated, even though he kind of walked out of the Stairway to Heaven match. He did come up with some rather innovative offense, though, which is probably part of the reason why he ended up winning the match. Executor was dangerous in the match, but he didn't have the creative edge to win. But are we really surprised about that? So I'm going to start by getting to the questions here with Randy Giles Jr. He asked, are you going to sell Nikky Chance t-shirts? This is something that I've discussed before, and I'm not sure, actually. It's kind of one of those things where I need people to actually want to do it in the first place, to actually want to buy them, because I'd be glad to make some if people were willing to buy them. So, leave comments below, or even message me on Facebook if you'd be interested in something like that. Maybe I'd be able to do it. Forrest K. Ruiz asked, he asked, who do you think will win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 30? This match is kind of weird, because it kind of seems like they didn't know what they were going to do with this pay-per-view and kind of just threw it together. If I was to pick, I'd kind of want to see a Giant win it, so I'd probably go with someone like Big Show. I'd hope that he would win the match. You also asked, what is your favorite all-time movie? It's probably a movie that I saw when I was a kid. I've always liked The Lion King. It's probably one of my favorite movies overall. That's just my favorite one, I think. Jonas Brumbar asked, what do you think about hunting the tag titles with Agent Exile? Well, as you guys know, Agent Exile has a Pyro Man match coming up against Suede Savard this weekend. And obviously he's going to be focusing on that. However, a chance to win the Tag Team Championships, if it presented itself, me and Exile will jump at it. For now, he has to focus on what he's focusing on. Carmelo Petrilli asked, will we ever see Nikky Chance versus Miniak Savard? You know what, Carmelo, I'm sorry to say that it doesn't seem to be happening. Miniak has declined my challenge on multiple occasions. She says I'm not worth her time. She says I don't have anything to prove by winning against her. And honestly, I just don't see it happening. She's just unwilling. Michael Miner asked, do you like independent wrestling like Ring of Honor? Actually, I've performed in an independent wrestling match before. Suede Savard mentioned it in his Dream Match video where it was me versus Miniak. And I do like it. It's a different experience. It's fun to be in front of the fans, giving them what they want to see. It's fun to interact with people, for better or worse, honestly. And it's definitely an eye-opening experience. I do like independent wrestling. It's just that watching it sometimes is kind of hard. People don't build up the storylines the way they should. They don't really give you a lot to work with, I think. So, I mean, it's fun to watch. I'm not a big fan of Ring of Honor right now, but who knows, that could change in the future. Robert Rockstar Salsa asked, what happened to Full House Episode 3? Well, Robert, for Full House, I actually need to have a guest on, because I like to do, it's sort of like a wrestler profile thing. I like to talk to the wrestlers, get to know them, things you might not find out otherwise. I also go through their matches, and, doing one for myself, I don't have that many matches right now, and I just need to have a guest, either a wrestler or a CHW management official or something like that. I don't have anything right now. Nobody is really getting back to me on that, but I'm sure there will be a future guest. You also asked, do you like Manson? I assume when you say Manson, you mean the CHW wrestler who used to be with us. I actually had the chance to meet him at an independent wrestling match, which was really interesting. It was nice to meet him. He's a pretty nice guy. I got along with him fine, and yeah, so I do enjoy Manson. I liked his matches too. He was really professional and very good. Just too bad we don't see him anymore. So I'd like to finish off by talking a little bit about the Pyro match coming up. As I mentioned, Agent Exile will be facing Triple S Sadistic Suede Savard in a Pyro Man match, which is going to happen at midnight. I'm not sure that Suede really knows what he's getting into in that one. I think that he should reassess this before getting himself into something he can't reverse. By that same standard, though, I don't think that Agent Exile should even be dealing with it. It just seems like a waste of time on his part, considering he's beaten Suede on multiple occasions. And while Suede, with his momentum, should be focusing on the CHW Championship. However, the match will happen this weekend, and I think it's pretty clear that Asian Exile is going to be the winner already. I mean, history is just going to repeat itself. Suede is just going to get beaten down again and again and again. But I guess we're going to see what happens. I wish both of them luck, and yeah, that's about it. So that's my Q&A for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Of course, you can subscribe to me on my YouTube page, add me on Facebook, and go like the CHW page and subscribe to them on YouTube as well. Thanks a lot. Be safe, guys.